welcome guys to another vlog. This is my Jordan vlog, part 1 of my trip to Petra, the famous site in Jordan. I've just arrived now and I came in from Egypt, so you would have seen my previous vlogs on Egypt, so check those out on my channel, where I went to Siwa, Aswan, and I saw the pyramids in Cairo. I've just arrived in my room. So this is my room at the boutique hotel in downtown Amman, Jordan. Let's look at the bathroom. It's quite small, but it's neat and clean. It's very cute. It's Eid now. Ramadan is finished, so everybody is in a party mood. So yeah, so I got here from the pickup at the airport. I was driven in a nice car, I believe it was a Lexus I was picked up in, and driven downtown into the boutique hotel in Amman. So this is it. Cute. Let's see what's in the cupboard. This will do nicely for my first night. So I'm going up to the terrace now for my welcome drink. So this is part way up to the top floor. Hello! Hey. It is so busy out there. It's wow. Look at it.
It's like a circus.
It's like carnival.
La fiesta.
Yeah. Wow, brilliant. Woo. So this is downtown Amman. Oh no, it's okay. Excellent. I'm having some hot chamomile tea. It's quite cool. There's a nice cool breeze that's blowing through. So I'm just sat at the terrace taking in the sights and sounds of downtown Amman. It's really bustling on the streets. Like I said, Ramadan is over. Everybody is happy. The streets are so bustling. Look at it. Cars, people everywhere. Morning guys, so I've arrived in Jordan yesterday, last night. Had an early night because it was a rough day traveling, and this morning I'm going to be picked up to be taken to Petra and Wadi Rum today. So it's a long drive. It's 6:15 in the morning. The hotel, boutique hotel, will be preparing me my breakfast to go, and then tomorrow camp overnight in Wadi Rum in a camp, Bedouin camp, and then tomorrow I'm going to go to the Dead Sea and then back again. So another full-on day, couple of days, then I return to Amman tomorrow evening, and I'll check out a bit more about the city, and then see what it's like. So yeah, so that's me for today. I'm all dressed. I'm wearing a shirt, dress, trainers. Yeah, very simple and comfortable. So this is the morning after the night before in Jordan. The streets are a bit quiet now. It's 6:25. I'm on the terrace, so I'm about to have a quick breakfast before my transport gets here in about 10 minutes. Downtown Jordan. So I'm downstairs outside the entrance waiting for my pickup to head towards Petra. So this is the street side. It's very quiet. The streets are relatively calm and clean. So yeah. So I'm in the van now. It's a minibus. There's about 5 of us that are heading over to Petra now.
There was some other tourists there you gave monkey his like that.
So yeah, we've stopped for a comfort break. We've been driving for about maybe an hour and a half. New Jerusalem Rest House. Oh wow, it's like a bazaar. Wow, in here looks like a treasure trove, like all these ornaments, and apparently everything in here is handmade. It looks pretty awesome. Like, look at it, it's like treasure. Huge vase, very unique. It's like a treasure trove in here. Wow, so it's got everything in here. Look at these lamps, what you would imagine Aladdin's lamps to be like. There's jewelry, there's rugs, there's ornate chairs, chess pieces and tables, mirrors, sofas. Everything you can imagine is in here. Huge ornamental stuff for household. I think I'm gonna get some snacks now. Let's see what's in here. I got some water and some plantain chips, I think it was, that I got, and some chocolates, and I got some water for the driver as well. So yeah, just looking around waiting for the others to get back in the van so we can do the rest of the trip. Maybe about 2 hours more we have to drive to get to Petra. So I just picked up my ticket with my Jordan pass.
Yeah, what does it say you were there? It's so weird.
Where from, guys?
I'm from UK.
UK.
Yeah.
So UK. So, from the entry gate here, the first thing we're gonna find, which is the horse riding point. Something already included in your ticket, so you can get the horses for a short, let's say trip, like half mile, or let's say 800 meters. Okay, you can get the horses for free of charge, but let's say the horses owners will like expecting some tips, to be honest with you. Okay, the horses trip will be like from this point here to the start of the sea, or let's say the initial entrance to the city. Then from the initial entrance to the city, we're gonna take the long path, let's say through the mountains to the Treasury. The Treasury, which is the big building that you have seen everywhere, the famous one. Okay, so 1.2 kilometers from the initial entrance to the Treasury here, number 4. We're gonna have like 30 minutes in the front of the Treasury.
So I'm about to get on this horse for a couple of kilometers, I think. Wish me luck. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. As I told you, 1.2 kilometers to the Treasury, all natural, formed by.
So on the trail towards the treasury, which is that famous Petra temple. Our guide is taking us through all the sites and the rock formations, and you know, the irrigation system which is started in this region as well, pointing that out, and all the striations in the rock, which is really interesting. It is massive, the boulders in here. Some people can take the buggies if they can't do the walking. It is cool in the morning and in the shade, so I'm glad that I bought my body warmer. But look at these rocks, it's just breathtaking looking up to see how the rocks are formed, and the gorge that we're walking through towards the temple.
What is it?
Amman.
Okay, so nice to meet you.
And this is the first glimpse of the treasury. Oh my gosh, my heart was beating. I don't know why. It was just so exciting that you could see the temple ahead. Oh my god. This is the Petra temple, guys. It is magnificent. It's so huge. You can see how small the people are on the ground, and I'm quite far away to get the whole temple edifice in the video. It is absolutely massive. Let's pan across. Of course, there's a gift shop here for tourists. It's absolutely awesome, and there's our guide.
They have used the earth for thousands of years to put their dead bodies' ashes inside, right? And here, they have used this because the steps. If you still remember the first tomb that I showed it to you, with a pair of stairs on both sides. Okay? So that means a regular people, a regular person inside this building.
So we had about half an hour to take pictures around the treasury site, and now we're walking to some other areas within the site. We're gonna see some tombs and climb up the really rocky terrain over to some other parts. Some of the parts have very recently been discovered as well. The sun is really coming out now, so it is quite warm, but you can see there's quite a lot of people going up. The terrain, they've mapped it out quite well that you don't have to sort of like climb. There's steps or stones that you can step along to navigate you know, the different parts. Comfortable shoes is needed to walk, so we walked for about 2 hours to go through the site. Some of us went on to see the monastery, but that was like another, I don't know, it was like 800 or 900 steps to get to. So yeah, at that point I was like, no, this is enough, and we headed back. But yeah, it is quite spectacular to see all the different sites around this complex.
You can see how big these things.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Here we have Anishu tomb. So this is why this trail called Anishu. And as I told you, it's not shown in the map at all because this is like a new one. And it's like a few months ago. Watch your head, please.
here we are. We're doing quite a bit of walking at some other areas around the site, and here is what looks like a Roman amphitheater, but this is thousands of years before, and it's natural. It's not made, it's naturally carved out of the rock, so it's not like the Roman version that we're told. So it is quite a bit of a walk. You have to be in reasonably fit condition, just reasonable. You don't have to be super fit to walk around the site. And yes, as the day went on, it did get very warm. But yes, lots of people around, shops selling drinks and things on the way as well, or you can hire a donkey as well to take you part the way, which I thought was a bit cruel. Why use the donkeys to walk? So yeah, really interesting site, and our guide was very knowledgeable. Wow, this is natural oxidation. The colors are so bright in here. So you can appreciate the scale. I just thought I'd put the camera down and go for a picture at the far end. So yeah, these arches are huge, and the colors in the rock is sort of like a red, black, gold, all shades of red in the rock. Is really beautiful. So after seeing some other sites on the complex with Petra, we headed back. So this is one last glimpse of the Petra Treasury Temple before we head back to where we meet our transport. Fresh flatbread and hummus. So while we're waiting for the others on our transport to Wadi Rum, we decided to have a quick bite to eat in this local restaurant, and the food is so good. So this is a traditional dish. It's like a tomatoey with lamb stew. It's very delicious, very tasty and fresh. Okay. Thank you. Tea. God. Shukran. After what was a lovely lunch at a local traditional restaurant, we're heading now towards Wadi Rum, and I'll cover that in the second part of this video. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Bye for now.